sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. For the Portland Trailblazers, they won their last contest, that game against...
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Powell, no one around him. Off target from outside. So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scores, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Out to Bridges. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Halliburton looking around. Wells with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Wells. Wants to get it to Powell, and does.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball. That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Halliburton drives in. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's ball in the corner. Offline with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And you see that burst of speed from Edgecombe. He just blows by the defense there.
Grant outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Halliburton drives in. Bucket is good.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys?
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Şengün. And it's Halliburton penetrating.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
Pass to Jokic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
That's how they use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
Here's Şengün. Ball with the rebound. And here's Jokic. Count that one. Jokic has got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Halliburton. And he drops it in from the low post. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Bridges outside. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Bridges outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
From the moment he entered the league, Mikal Bridges has been knocking down threes.
Halliburton up top. He's got 6. Şengün no good. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Portland out in front. They're up by 4. We'll get things started in the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Şengün no good. The Trailblazers with the lead. Outside Westbrook. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. A shot by George, wide open. No good on the triple. Halliburton outside. Pass to Jovic. Launches a 3. Diabate grabs the board. Outside Westbrook. To the middle. And stolen by Şengün. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Şengün with the bucket.
He's got a real nice feel for the game. Şengün's quick to make the most of an open look when it avails itself.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Stolen away. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And there was some power behind that slam by Edgecombe.
Trailblazers trailed by 5. George up top. The kick out to Westbrook. Into the lane. To the left wing. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. That 3 off the mark. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Out to the wing. Fires the 3. Walter, good. Walter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Strong take right there by Halliburton. You know, when he sees a lane to the rim, he really goes after it.
Pass to Walter. To the paint. .143 left to play here in the second quarter.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for who to score and when to pass.
Over to the left wing. Walter can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Halliburton is double. Pass to Jovic. Down low. Here's Edgecombe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third team foul.
And the athleticism of Edgecombe is a real thorn in the defensive side. It's why sometimes they get baited into fouling it.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Boy, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
Here's Aldama. And we've reached halftime in this one. Leading by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Demon.
Timeout.
A timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. Halliburton is double. Wells with the steal. Now Jokic. They double him with Şengün. Pass to Wells. To the wing on the left. Ball from long range. Here's Jokic. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Picked by Bridges. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges got his second bucket of the night.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Bridges outside. Pass to Jokic. Out to Bridges. And another three for Portland.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Halliburton slams it in.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Jokic a screen. Back to Bridges. Pass to Jokic. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Powell outside. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Portland ball.
Trailblazers trail by 4. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And so Johnson. Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Tipped away. On the wing, Bridges. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
On the run, but he made the adjustment. Jokic just got 14.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Powell outside. Clock at 6. Bridges with the steal.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there, ready to pick it off. Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Halliburton. 14 points for him. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Inside. Jokic. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Jokic draws the double. Wells wide open. Good on the triple. And now it's a 3-point Portland lead.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
To the left side wing. Şengün, no good.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Jokic, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Timeout.
Jokic has got 6 points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Westbrook with it. Scoreless thus far. Drills the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
To the middle. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Wells grabs the miss. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their...
The Trailblazers, 48.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Trailblazers leading by 6. Hit by Bridges. Jokic high post. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jokic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Portland. Pass to Şengün. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
For all his inside the three-point line prowess, Şengün can still get it done outside.
Bridges outside. And stolen by Şengün. And here we go. Halliburton heading to the hoop. Powell with it. Now defended by Grant. Pass to Edgecombe. Drops in the tray.
And when Edgecombe is this set up, he's usually good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch.
Grant outside. This one for 3. Cans it from downtown. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Şengün. 6 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. Some solid defense from Grant.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Jokic with the bounce pass. A shot by Wells, no good. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Grant, and it's ball in the corner. Here's Jokic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jokic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers, that they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Powell outside. Now Halliburton. Oh, the dunk!
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Now Jokic. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Outside Bridges. 5 to shoot. 3. Good.
3 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Knocks down the 3.
The rookie providing the answer. All right, BJ.
Outside Ball. Outside Jokic. Şengün with the rebound. Stolen by Ball. With the floater. Şengün with the rebound. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
It wasn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team. Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
Basket is good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
6 on the shot clock. Jokic. Layup, no good.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Wow, Edgecombe making plays when his team needs it most.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe.
Personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Hey, you can only give one defender the steal in the stat sheet, but I think both guys had an impact there. He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. This win sets a tremendous